Блять, и чё? О. Неужели запустилось? Лайки, лайки, лайки. От Ирины. Хогвартс, наследие. У нас здесь это предследие. Итак, мы в спальне. Чем мы тут остановились? Что тут интересно есть? Опа. Пожрем яблок. Понятно. Ничего, ничего, ничего. Муха, блюха, хуякс, хуякс, хуякс. Опа. Круто. Идите в гостиную. Нужно представиться. Здорово. 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 Ты что, похавать опять что-то? Заебись. Ты кто? Мисс Мракс.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room.
Конечно, я есть новый пятикурсник, блять. Ты не похож?
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Конечно,
I'd
ужасно.
much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Ладно.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Пиздели с одним. Либо пизди с другим. Здорово. Шахматы. Как в Гарри Поттере, видали?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
ББ
Nice meeting you.
и Мельда. Чё? Лучшую верчу наебать? Опа. Что, блядь?
Lumos.
Видали?
Well,
Видали,
I
чуваки?
suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Ладно, поговорим. Что
What
дочитал?
book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
Ну ладно, обсудим.
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
А, возле... Нет, правильно, я шел. Возле лестницы. Здорово. Бабка Рона Уизли.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Я себе. Колдую.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Нихуя в подмышку спрятал.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Пойдем. Попробуем это. Это не видяшки,
This
блядь.
way.
Я должен колдовать-то нахуй. Вот что тут в сундуке.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will
значит,
also
плюснуть
train you
можно.
to be alert to your surroundings.
Нихуя себе в стену. Вы что творите? Блять, а можно поживее как-то? Что-то медленно-то.
The guide will give you
Давай спиной
opportunities
пойдешь.
to practice your
Нет?
magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Ну, хорошо.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Нихуя, тогда я умный. Зритель Хогвартс. Рада внешний вид снаряженчики с регалиями Хогвартса. Нахуя мне очки? Я кто-то спросил, что я хочу? На, блядь. 80 хп.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ладно, ладно, понятно. Эти заклинания. Пошли, чё? Встал. Догоню. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Где, блядь? Туда пойдем? Пойдем.
Revelio.
Ah,
Э,
good timing.
Что вовремя?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Карта Хогвартса. Бля. Ну, лестница, чё? Где перемещаться ко мне вместе?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Конечно, экономить.
You can get almost
Lumos.
anywhere in the castle
Revelio.
quickly from Central Hall.
Это хоть теперь.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Очень людно, блядь. Полтора землекопа.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ладно, палочку не прокрыл. Вот, мы все знаем.
Thank
Мы
you,
же
Professor
умные. Мы
Weasley.
Гарри Поттера
A lot
читали.
to absorb
Или вы
on your
смотрели.
first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Учиться
Judging by...
после урока.
Профессор.
Да,
He's
блядь.
been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Ну,
Hmm.
чуть рассказать.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Конечно, блядь. О, фига.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Я
You
моргнул.
seem to
О,
have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to
Yes.
Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say
Okay,
I
but
chose the
humble.
dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Ладно,
And remember
ладно.
to use
Дочь,
your
дайте уже
field
поиграть.
guide. It will be invaluable to
Колдовать.
you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up
Хорош
to
баб
date on your
корона.
progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I'd like to send owls.
Отлично. Я-
Revelio.
И чё это? На тебе, на тебе. Вот. На. О, шубу тебе взяли?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
Ладно, ладно, давайте
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Заебись, карта
Thank you.
3D, блядь.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
Заебись,
Ollivander. He's an
Олочка.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
А я
I
с чем,
shall
блядь,
reach
хожу?
out when I have more
Самовочка.
information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
А это что, блядь, не палочка? Как наебашу тебя сейчас.
What am I missing?
Revelio.
Что такое?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Растереха, растереха.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a
Я
riddle,
вообще
to
не
be
знаю,
honest.
как
If I can work out the
Geology.
riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all.
это беспонтово.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on
Protego!
something illuminating
Revelio!
that solves the mystery.
Ладно, устроим карту.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin Rebellions off by heart.
Lumos.
Ух ты,
That
блядь.
spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
If I'm honest,
Найдите, блядь, заебись.
Revelio. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
А, мотылек съебался. Ходи сюда.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Далее тоже задом. На сверху. О, сундук. Где сундук? Дайте сундук. Где сундук? Где сундук? Знаете, что ну? Блин, прикольная палочка.
if I had to pick a professor to race,
Видала, что сделал?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Что я, ебать, крутой. Я скажу.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
И все хуй.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with a male
не знаю,
who
блядь.
is a more infuriating know-it-all.
Прогрела меня там, блядь. Вот чё.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Открываем, блядь. Опа. Блядь, тварь надо выпустить, да? Нет? Так. Это число, да? Ладно, не срать. Пойдем дальше. Ну, открывай. Я на улице. Что-то жестко просила. Ну, захер.
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Protego.
Wonder she's not gobbled up by
Revelio.
her own fanged geranium. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. We'll be sure to tell him how very much
Разъебут
we
замок.
despise him. 142 staircases.
Что, типа, наверх?
This is where they put me.
Я не знаю. Ладно. Пивоостров какой-то.
Protego. Revelio.
Чё?
You thought? If you thought more while we were alive, I wouldn't be trapped here with you. Now, excuse me.
Что выше?
Revelio.
Что есть? Опа.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos.
What do you want?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Настройки. Давай сделаем поменьше настройки. Все среднее. Ну, конечно, времени. Нет, может, так нажала. Заебись.
Lumos. Revelio.
Чё, вот этот горшок пошла, кстати. Так, смотри, что собираюсь слушать, да? Еще выше. Он запыхался уже бежать. О.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Вот выключить эти трассировки, потому что так подманивать будут. На улице.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Я колдую. Китка, блядь, пацан строит.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Давай, раз на раз. Авада кедавра, блядь. Так. Ага. Нет. Будем учиться.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Now, think of the... Splendid! Not to worry.
А, типа, потому что он не упал.
Accio.
Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us.
А как отменять?
Accio.
That's it!
А, во. Полтинничек. Полтинничек.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Меч. Ну, первый. Быстрее, тяни. Ждать
Let
можно.
us see this.
Ну, укатывайся нахер. Ну, я что, прикалываешься, какой полтинник.
Accio.
Пап.
Splendid!
Here we go. There we go.
Вот, стой.
Nicely done.
Так вот,
Watch
блин.
this. Yes!
Если вытянуть.
Accio.
Попробуйте. Блядь, не доведомся.
Very good!
Выкусила. Выкусила. You fuck you, nigga.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Это easy.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how
Так, он выкинул её нахер. Нет у нее 30 очков.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous.
Akio.
You are doing quite well.
Так вот, блин.
I will
Easy.
get you back for that.
Маня.
Let us see this.
А, все, лохушка. Нечестно подтолкнули. Нечестно, блин.
Akio.
Стой. Стой. Хорош.
Here we go.
Лашпека. Как он кажется? Все, изи, победа уже. Ну все, чё. Бум, даже вот так вот сделаю. Изи.
Don't lose your composure.
Изи.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier.
Конечно, блин. У меня даже палочка. Я понял, чем играю. Я справляюсь.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Чем мне, блядь? А нас он колдует, блядь.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
Конечно.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Специально все решим. Так.
Accio.
Что ты потонешь?
Professor Ro-
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite
Lumos.
unsafe, really.
Accio. Protego. Revelio.
Ты идешь. Здесь все равно.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Здорово. Давай поговорим.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Это поговорили. Вот это да.
How nice to see you,
Revelio.
my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
А, тут
No,
тоже.
it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies,
Четыре
please.
конь.
It was Albert Boot.
Может,
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fine,
это
fine.
получается
Hold
раз,
it
два,
back. Was
три,
the minister a boot
четыре
or the
осьминога.
minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough.
А,
You'll
нет,
get us
сразу
all
это, да?
detention. And you're both wrong
Вот такой,
anyway.
да?
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it
Три,
wasn't
два.
flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
А, опять выключается. Два конь. Дай. Нет, значит. Вот он. Непонятно. Что там? Я первый разломать. Энергии, проблемы. Я купинчик. Что не пулит? Я вроде. Вниз. Есть. Ой, почему маршируешь? Ты видел? Я это... Если... Ладно, я лестница. Да, я это изи умею, я уже воевал.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Папка.
Knowledge.
Гикап. Папа гикап.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
No.
A surprise opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Попроще. Бабку давай поднимем. На изи.
Levioso.
Изи. Какое мы умеем?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Почти.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Сейчас сразу наш бегач.
Now, I want a fair
Себастьяныша.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
Stupefy.
This can't be your first duel.
А, отлично.
Joy in life.
Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept.
На все,
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Levioso.
На. Изи.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Размотал.
Not bad for a beginner.
Для новичка я
As
профессионал.
good as you get.
Пока ты под стул ходил, я преподавал.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Изи размотаю. Ну, это что можно
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Ну, конечно.
Everyone will be talking about
Как я набрал тебе
It
зад.
was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking, you just have... Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for
Rebellion.
dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Вот что если видел. О, блядь, это ну. Так, что теперь надо? Пойдем. Пойдем. Пойдем.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's
Вот.
you.
По улице. Я покушаю теперь.
Levioso.
Ладно, поговорим. Чмурчит, блин. Мяу, блядь.
What
Doctor.
about the room, Professor?
I was
Pop
thinking
Corona.
the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd...
Nothing more, Professor.
Regardless, you must In that regard, I've asked your professors to help...
Professor Ronan.
In fact, Professor Ronan will... Now, regarding the trip to we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but...
Я взял свою палочку.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Народ, кому-то два зрителя. Никто не смотрит в Хогвартс. Кроме меня. В смысле, играет. Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Жаль. Пойдем.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first?
Such experience.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Что делать?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Как ее забрать?
Accio!
А, так, нормально. Так работает. Туда пойдем.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Some kind soul help me.
Accio! Revelio!
What?
Accio! Brilliant.
Easy. Изи. Что за пикс, блядь, такой ебанутый? Пикс-завод какой-то. Это ты, что ли? Завод, блядь. Бойся.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Конечно, погнали. Погнали быстрее. Хуйня догоняет, быстрее, ползи, блядь. О. Ну
That's
давай.
it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken
Вон
statue
где.
in the alcove by the
Вон,
water.
блядь. Ты туда показывай.
Allegedly
На работе
symbolized
мастер такой же.
Perhaps
Я
the
вон, блядь.
jilted lover thought it too accurate and
А,
lashed
вон
out.
валяется. Хуйня дёргает.
Reparo!
Нихуя себе. Алдуя. Могу же съебать её? Во! Нормально.
Accio!
Yeah.
Reparo!
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Колдует ты. Пум-пум-пум-пум. Так. Карта. Карта, деньги, 2 ствола. Пойдем. Найти. Кстати, где найти? Хочу задание. А, так, это сделал. Вот, можно. Что, подвалим? Библиотека. Ну нахер, пойдем отсюда. Так. Где-то Натя. Натя. Опа. Здорово. Тебя кого еще?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Погнали, погнали. Так, пам-парам-парам-парам-парам. Быстрее беги.
know we were finally going to win the Quidditch Cup.
Да. Я Гарри. Нет, я не Гарри. Я этот Александр Бачкин. Я сам себя создал.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was
Мать
the one who
выбирает.
elected that you take it.
Ох, эта хуйня висит. Сама поливает. Ёбаный в рот.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas.
Не, на
But
фул
that's
графа
one
она
of the
начинает
times
лагать
of year
на
I
стриме.
would rather be indoors.
Если бы без стрима, может, нормально было бы.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Это средний
Oh,
поставил.
I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to.
Урод поменял, вот
There's
видяху
nothing
надо
but
поменять.
around snow.
И ты мне лучше видяху. Эй, далеко бежать?
Oh,
Чуть не
wait,
могли
over
метлу
here.
дать. На метле бы долетел.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you
Прям
see
вообще
them,
охуенно.
you can also use them in potion making.
Болтовалку собрал. Это, наверное, впрочем, играю, может, час игрового времени. Ну, начало самого почти. Вот обучился только 14 килами. Вот который... Люмус, видал? Люмус, блядь.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest.
Гипогриф где?
Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them.
А,
I
вот.
heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Видишь, новая карта, блядь, что начала
Why is it off
подлагивать.
limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
А я же хотел посмотреть
There's
температуру.
Hogsmeade over the crest.
Так. Аида. Температура. Датчики. Нет. Побежали.
Ruin.
Там еще надо эту трассировку лучей
I would
выключить,
spend
наверное,
all
может,
of
из-за
my
нее
time
лагает.
exploring if I could.
О,
I
гриб.
confess, I was surprised when
Ой,
Professor
грибы
Weasley
соберем.
mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new
Ну что,
here.
грибы?
She said that?
Сейчас обнюхаемся грибами.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will.
Опа. Что тут?
While I certainly learn a great deal in class,
Leviosa.
much can be gleaned
Accio.
outside the castle walls.
Что ты не взрываешься?
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Вроде. А это же не Гарри Поттер, это же типа история эта другая. Блять, на свои оставил. Мы оставили на свои. Что там в доте? Уже херовая дремлига. Нахер никому не нужна.
Lumos. Levioso.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you find anything settled?
I still miss my homeland.
Accio.
But it is beautiful here too.
Okay.
And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Бежать-то, блин. Это лагать. А тут что есть? Что есть? Варик. Блять, опять на свои отставили.
Lumos. Levioso.
Что это такое?
Accio.
Сраный носка. Ладно, потом разберемся.
Mr. Moon!
Мистер Мун. Мистер Луна.
Looks a bit worse.
О, поморчик.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you
Здорово.
met our new fifth year?
На тебе, китайчик. На, на.
Turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Нифига накиданный.
All right, sir.
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Отлично. Накиданный мужик по дороге.
A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun.
Ой, я, может, вообще накидаюсь.
I must say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore
Еще,
whenever
короче,
you'd like.
накидаемся, а потом этому на свое черному
Being what they
вдуем.
are about goblins and such,
Так работает?
it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Мы же за палочками идем. Я где-то свою палочку просрал на улице. Я и Макаси. Вот тут залагала. Что? Лагаем.
And here we are.
Что за замок?
It is hard to know where to
Блин,
start.
не умеешь взломать.
The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get
А,
any
птичка дров
treat you
медленнее.
can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
Давай новую
You should
палочку.
be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Давай на своей оной. Давай, что как там? Что она мне дает? О, подстричься можно. Самое нужное. Мне вот Оливандр надо палочку, да? Взять. Ладно. Ну и чё? О, Оливандр, пойдем. Здорово. О, сундук. Чё поищем? Там, блин. А, не 52 монет. Короче, я чё? Давай, палку мне надо. Палку.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what
Верно,
am I saying?
верно.
Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me.
Давай,
Let's find you the
палку
perfect
нормальную.
one, shall we?
Бузиную палочку мне.
Yes.
Сильная сердцина 10,5 дюймов. Ты можешь сесть на нее.
10.5 inches.
Давай.
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Ух ты, вот эта палка.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Это салютик.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Такое. Могли что-нибудь поприкольнее придумать, тогда в Гарри Поттере я видел.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps.
Where are you?
There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Давай, возьмем палочку. Ух ты. А, типа сам буду делать все палочку. Так, тут что в этом есть? А, типа вот сначала вырастили палец.
How intriguing.
Чистоведка, блядь. И это чистоведка. Не, это тот самый прикольный, либо вот это.
How intriguing.
Ладно, пусть будет это. Древесина. Лава. Где он? Рушится, топай. О, красное дерево, давай. Чего он дает? Или нет?
How intriguing.
Среднюю давай. 13 хочу. О, гибкость.
Curious indeed.
Ну давай будет.
How intriguing.
Слегка податливый. С кем у нас? Дракон единорога первого Феникса. Давай дракона возьмем.
Dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Что у нас получилось? Нормально. Какая будет? Все, берем.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic.
Офигенно.
And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Далее. Ну, вроде бычара. Так, кто мне надо? Что здесь написано было? Фолианты, свитки, зелья, волшебная брюква. Фолианты, волшебная брюква. И куда бежим? Он там потеряет. Хочу сначала туда сходим, потом туда. В обратную сторону. Правильно же бегу? Не совсем топографический ретинизм, да. Сюда.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing
Ага,
you soon.
ладно, не понял, кто ты. Продай просто мне.
But you will.
Давай,
Of course
продай
it is
мне.
not. Stay the course.
Свиточки, дайте.
Good. Nothing like being. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Вот что мне надо. Давай. Купили. Купили.
If you're interested.
Бля, 1200. Ты видел у меня сколько денег?
At the rest of my
Я не Гарри Поттер богатый, я нищий. Саня Бачкин. Чё, блядь? Соники, акцию даете? О. А, продавать можно? Очки хочешь? На. Все. Сейчас прямо и налево. Да. Еще налево, да? Верно? Нет. Не угадал. Обратно. Выше. Налево. Евгений.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Здорово. Пиппин.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. You'll have read it up. How may I?
Давай.
You're the student. I
Давай,
set your...
что-нибудь уже, продавай.
Are potions really that?
They may
Может, я
not be
зелье
able to
хочу.
show you a spell, as it's your first time. I also offer ready. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Давай, ребята, спар.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my
200
inventory,
за чё, блин?
or come back another
Яйца
time if you're in
надо?
a rush
За
today.
150. Сок мужло. Умоль, ля-ля-ля-ля. Плавание мертвецов. Да, вот сколько? Мир дворняги. Представьте тролля, нормально. О, у меня есть поганки, кстати, тебе можно продать же? Просто нельзя продать, я собирал же поганки. А чё их нельзя? Вот что зелье есть. Ладно, давай. Покедово. Купаться умею. Ну-ка. А плавать будем, нет? Во. Ты хоть не как этот. Как его звали? Си-Джей, во. Или нет, не Си-Джей. Си-Джей первый, кто умел плавать, да? Сундуков. Сундуки нужны как монетки. Как это какой-то есть? Воду примем. Нормально. Кожаная шляпа колдуна. Нормально. Ты чё? Школьная форма старосты. Любимый отвар. Здорово, мужик. Так, я что-то спер. Похавать на халяву. Вот намахнуть отварчика. Дзинь. Беру горшок, чтобы ссать. Так. Никуда. Не наверх. Эй. Ну эта херня летала, видели? Видели? Делай. Давай, делай.
Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Опа. Это что делать? Дух.
Revelio.
Ты чё? Бойся.
Accio. Reparo. Lumos.
Бойся, говорю.
Revelio. Lumos.
Сафан.
Well, hello there.
Здорово.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Короче, понял. О, защита 5.
That's everything.
Нормально. Я могу
Go for a
одеть.
natty.
Я могу одеть. Ну-ка, как одеваться? Ой, нет, я с первого раза нажал. Где моё? Здесь же нет. Вот. Что делает? Ничего. Чего? Вот, конечно. Чего шляпу, чего? Еще какой-то камень можно вставить или что это? Да. Ну ты папа Карла, блядь. О, за нами с вами пошли. Таран-таран-таран. Сука. Можно было нормальную шляпу найти. Что это? Что это? Такое? Палочку заточить? Можно руку с топором ебануть. Блядь. О, вижу.
Accio. Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Опа. Как будем сзади мотаться, да? Раз на раз. Я тетки крутые. А, и мужики где? Бомбарда?
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Второй пришел. Здорово. Ну, это поменьше будет, да? Ни хрена себе.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Arresto momento!
Accio.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do
Мне
more.
нравится, продолжай, давай. Пошел вон. Это комбо-бомба. Он на меня, я на него. Пошел вон.
Levioso. Accio.
Хватит меня пиздить.
Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Ой, блядь. Больно же. Ух ты. Нифига себе, какое древняя магия. Вот это что сделал. А тебе так никто не поверит, что ты завалил Огра.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose
Ну,
so.
сами.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if
Ну
you
все,
ask me.
мракоборец.
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you
Singer.
again.
Смоталась. Извините, ущерб. Бо это же это что?
Oh, hello there. A moment if
Я
you...
умею.
I will see what he wants.
Good as new.
Я вдруг ничего не ломали.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Я себе дом построил такой. Все нормально.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Теперь мне. А что нам сейчас сломали? Все починил. Еще летаем. Да. Чубава ушла. Бухать пошла в доме.
We were just talking about you.
Revelio. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Давай.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do.
Now,
let's try this on for size.
Ладно, подарочки, мне подарочки.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Я уже набедюрил. Вот это можно продать, да? За 60. Нормально. 0 брони. За 60. Что еще можно купить? Шляпа есть нормальная? А не это угодская. Что дорого-то?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I
Нет
would say that
сливочного
we,
пива.
and you in particular, have earned
Давай,
at least
давай.
one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your
Чайку бахнул.
Lumos. Protego, Lumos.
Нормально. Что за глаза, блин? Я такой сюда вообще видел, блин.
Revelio.
Опа. Монетка.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet
Я
Serona,
другую сторону
the owner. She is a charming hostess.
Revelio.
And a powerful
Вот,
witch.
монетка. Как внутрь попасть? О, монетка. Бежать.
Protego. Revelio. Reparo.
Вон, я не то нажал.
Accio.
О. О, мантия. Погодите. Чужие. Да, оделся, конечно, как бомжонок. Давай быстрее пошли.
Revelio.
Опа, этого гоблина я
You
видел.
said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Красные глаза опять хочет. Либо упоролся.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Конечно, ходит он такой по городу.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Вот и урод.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure.
What's
I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Wow.
How timely.
Я так не понял, баба или
Was
мужик?
that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for
Ну, жопу
theatrics.
почесать, видели?
I'm only here for this one anyway.
О, бомжон.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
Theophil.
The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and
Конечно,
Harlow
знаете,
are
вот не знаю,
any
первый раз
trolls
вижу.
you might
Кто
encounter.
это, блин?
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Понятно. Чё? Ну, темно стало.
Revelio.
Интересно. Шарфик.
Lumos.
Папочка на тропе, блядь. Не так, что ли? От нас опять далеко ушел.
Revelio. Reparo.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me.
Давай,
For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Конечно, из этого знаю. Куда в гостиную? Чё? Где моя гостиная, блядь? Ну, пусть будет туда. Отойти. Так. Продолжим. Мы получили сову. А, так не сову, письмо, блядь, с совой. Нельзя такое писать в почте. В закрытом чате в Телеграме только.
Revelio. I suppose I'm not allowed up there.
Нельзя.
I can't go up there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ему.
Lumos.
Куда тебя отвезти?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Не ошибись.
Revelio.
А, ну, если он туда. Давай.
Lumos.
Бежали. Чё? Параллельно. Опа.
Accio. Revelio.
Анимацию можно было поинтереснее. Еще чисто.
Revelio.
Ждать. Дождался.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
They were there because of me. I overheard
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Serona and the patrons at the...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are up...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of...
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the
They're after the locket.
Yes, yeah. I discovered an inscription. When I read it, it's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond.
I suspected you would see.
Shall we go?
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what... Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
That ladder's behind me, I promise!
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates.
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping... Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to tell her. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstones. Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstone.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need some...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no...
Ты что, сейчас бегать камни собирать для твоих?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Внизу, типа.
Accio.
Слушай. Вот. Все.
Revelio.
What?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Wow. Może bierzemy tu. Надо chodź.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio! Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ну что это работает?
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Что? Это же можно. Это не бежать, да?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible.
Okay.
However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall... Now that I have all my gobstones back...
That's a horrible idea.
Why not? Gobstones are... Very well, off I go.
Как выйти, блядь? Из игры. А вот выйти из игры не могу найти где. Да. Что за хуйня? А, во. Ага.